Alright, good evening everyone, and welcome to FPRL. This is Tier 2 race around sunny Imola. I'm your host for tonight, Collateral Ads, alongside
Major 99.
Yep, some early people out, 17 minutes left on the clock. Lovely bit of sunny weather. Still the first one out on track in the kick Sauber. And the driver is going to want to try and have a good result here. The last couple results haven't been his best, but previously racing around Imola, he has done reasonably well. Very difficult track, Alan, as you know, after you racing it on Monday. Very high on track warnings around here. They do seem to have fixed the track limitation warnings, where go off a little bit and it would give you a warning, but seem to have fixed it already. But very, very difficult to try and keep the car on track and not get them warnings.
Yeah, especially if you've got just any slight wing damage will affect the coolant, especially in the really tight first sector and middle sector. It's not so bad in the third sector, it's just mainly the really tight corners in the first and second sector.
Yeah, and just going to start a lap with Still. DRS is wide open going across the line now, trying to hug that inside line near the pit lane. It's the shortest part of the straight. Coming into a tricky turn 1 and 2, take a lot of curb here in this year's game. Turn 3 is a flat out corner, little square battery there for Still. Going into turn 4 and 5, little lift off normally, and a little bit of a brake there by Still. Second lap run round should be less brake for him. Coming up the hill and now, use a bit of your battery up here, just gives you the extra little bit of speed going up the hill. Very tricky corner this one. You touch the curb, it can always send you onto the right hand side where you will lose time. And like Alan was saying, very tricky part now is coming through, but still looks like he's got that near enough perfectly on. A little bit of a rear end slide coming up the hill. Another difficult couple corners to chicane. Again, you can take a lot of curb, but you're then risking shooting yourself to the right hand side and losing a lot of time there. Coming into a couple of last corners now. Quite like this part of the track. It's quite nice, looking smooth, get it done. Full whack of the battery left. DRS wide open as he crosses the line. It does a 1:16.1, so reasonably good start time there for Still. 15.5 for Sir Yeezy, and we're going to go on board with our championship leader, Wizard. He has invalidated his first lap, but he's now as a 15.3. So that lap of Still wasn't as good as we thought. Noah's got a what, 9/10 gap. Diamond getting out of the way. McKelly a decent debut last week. Now starting his lap out.
Yeah, he's going to be one of these drivers to contend with championship, but let's see if he can get this first sector nicely. Does that nicely. Doesn't want to go too wide on exit on this turn, it will kick you into the wall. Gets that nice, it doesn't get too much to curb. Coming up into the tricky second sector. Goes wide, doesn't go anywhere near the curbs on that section. Let's see if we can get this, got that, coming up perfectly up the hill, coming into tricky chicane, doesn't get too much to curb on entry or exit, so better line from him. Let's see what he can do in the final few corners, see if he can pull it up in the top 3. See what his lap time is. Comes across the line. T5.
Yep, T5, 15.8. Just going on to the setup, how it's a very difficult track to try and get you set up correctly. It seems a very high downforce circuit, but it's not, because yes, there's a lot of corners, but then again, there's a lot of flat out parts of the track, so you want a more of a balanced setup around here. P6 in the Aston Martin is Joshua, who has come back to FPRL. I believe this is his debut race back. He's had a couple of seasons out, but he hasn't made his way back into the league, which is nice to see. Very strong start for him, taking a lot of coverage in turn 1 and 2. He's now pitted. He starts P9 at the present moment. Silverside Boy down in P11. Not going to be happy with that. Yeah, Alan from P9 all the way to P4 with crosses. Very decent lap by the Ferrari driver. Run 15.6. Only separated by 2 temps, so it looks like it's going to be another tight qualifying session.
Yeah, it does. It can be very interesting for everyone. On tyres, Wizard's only gone P2 at the moment, so lost a little bit time in the last sector, but it will get that back.
Yeah, the only person on track at the moment who's ready to start a lap is his first lap with Lexus. Oh, slightly wide there, sort of massive slide. He's on the PC for this year, like we were saying. He's still trying to get used to everything, a little bit different from being on Xbox, but he's slowly getting there. And we've got Wee Callum, who's new for this week, 19. Still waiting for him to start his lap to see what he's got. Mercedes Aru has just started his first flying lap into turn 1 and 2. He's going for a second flying lap on these sets of tyres. Coming into turn 3 and 4, going to come across at the end of sector 1 and see where he is compared to his lap time. Goes on a bit of gravel, loses a bit of time there, but he's a 10th down. And he's decided to turn the battery off, so that is his run done. Silverside Boy is still not messing about, coming out for another run alongside fellow driver TJ, who's now made his time. He's come back after his couple of weeks break and family moon with the boys and the wife. So it's nice to see him back on track. He'll have a result here today. Lexus now coming to the end of sector 2. Let's see where he fares. So 51.1. It's not the fastest we've seen. I know we've had people in the 49, so this might be just a pure banker for Lexus. Josh Meister on his second flying lap puts himself into P2. It's a brilliant lap time by him, and that's what we want. More people in the mix up at the top. Along with It's Noah and Wizard, so it's good to see that happen. Lexus comes across the line, and yeah, P16 with 17.1. Validated turn 1 took a little bit too much curb there. Versus on the lap out, we've got British calls, 2.5 temps up.
It is a driver that can quite easily do stuff. He's up on his 2 times, so he's looking like he's gonna possibly get in the low 115s, so he could possibly take It's Noah off P1. Let's see what his last few corners are. Still got a little bit battery left to the line, but it's P3 behind his teammate.
Yeah, Brad is a little bit more comfortable compared to last year's game, so he goes up into P3. It's nice to see a lot of drivers in the mix for pole position today. Got Yeezy on a lap, Cross also going for a lap.
Whoa! Where's that come from, Gary?
Pulls his finger out his arsehole, comes up into P2 at 15.3. He's going to be happy with that. Let's see what he can do on his last run-ins. Going on board with a Cross now. Beautiful first sector so far. Slightly down on his time, but a lot of time can be gained here. A bit of squirt going up the top of the hill. A little bit of traffic in front, but the Aston Martin will soon get out of his way. Will go very wide there, but brilliant to keep it in track. smoother this time around for these sets of corners. Whoa, that was very, very close of being invalidated, but get away with it. Fantastic. He's nearly 2 tenths up. Hopefully he'll be able to have a very, very good last sector. It's at the minute, it's going to put him around contention of Silverside Boy and it's Noah. A lot of battery still to play for, going down the bottom of the hill to the second to last corner. Slightly wide, but that's okay. Goes to the line now. Full battery deployment. It's going to open just before the start, and it is 15-1 from Cross. Brilliant pole position. Oh, I ain't going to say pole position, sorry. Brilliant lap of our Cross. Up into first. Provisional pole so far. 1:15.1. Still enough time to put on another set of tyres if you wish. And to go on. So Yeezy's invalidated. Got Biddle made his way up into P8. Anyone else? Lap still is invalidated. Yorkie is 3 tenths up on his lap time, just coming into the last set of corners now. Let's see what Yorkie will do for the rest of the lap. Full battery deployment. Try and hug that line just there next to the pit. 15.8, decent time by Yorkie, up into top 10. He's got Wee Callum is invalidated, and TJ is going for another run. He's had a problem somewhere, and he's harvested.
Ooh, what lap from Michaela?
16.6. Michaela, yeah, up into P2. The Mercedes and Reese's Pieces gets in the mix also with 15.2 in third place. So Cross has only got less than a tenth of a buffer compared to most people, but look how close it is. Alf and Wizard all the way up to first, separated by 3 tenths.
Yep, it's going to be very
anyone. So with 5 minutes left, any of these gents can get pole.
Yep.
Well, this is going to be a surprise. We normally have grounds who do very well. Qualifying, he sat down in P12. So let's see if he's holding a little bit back for his last run. Wouldn't surprise me if he popped up somewhere. Monkey Boy, he'll be reasonably happy with that. Just needs to find another 3.5, 4 attempts to be into the top 10. Can be easily done around here if you get it right. Joshua Meister now goes up into P4, so he's also had another blinder out. He's into 15.2, so yeah, very close. And so Yeezy's up into P2, 15.1. So very, very tight out there.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yep, TJ is on a flyer. He's the person we're waiting for. Put a reasonable time on the board. On his end of the second sector now. He's going up top of the hill. Let's see if he's improved. He's about 3 tenths down, so I would probably expect TJ to pop into the pits now to set a new set of tyres on. While we just wait for everyone to go and on their second lap. So, with 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left, give the viewers your top 3 predictions.
Oh, that's going to be tight with everyone set laps as they are. I reckon Wizard P1, Cross P2, possibly Yeezy P3.
I'm going to go Cross P1. I'm going to go with an outside. I'm going to say Joshua P2. And then I'm going to do Bread is Cool P3. How about that? Something different this week. Mix up a little bit. So we have got the early, we have got a couple of people out. So, Alan, take us round with Bread's final lap.
Yep. Let's see if he can get in the top step. He's quite a bit of his battery already coming down the straight, as it's a nice long straight. He's invalidated. And he spun.
Man down. Well, and Silverside Boy comes across the line, and you can take everyone around with Silverside Boy.
He's not going to like that. But oh well.
No, he needs to get moving because a lot of people are going to start coming out of the pit soon, and it's going to affect him in some corners. But there you go.
Hey ho.
Take everyone away.
Yep. just coming across the line to start his potential final, probably is going to be final lap. Hopefully, oh, he almost lost it. Got the curb. Got them first two corners nicely, doesn't get the curb too much, or spits him out. Gets the next two nice, misses the apex on the corner inside of that one. He's only just up in his lap time. But second sector is where you can gain all the timing. Good to see a familiar face in the chat of Radical. Coming up to the hill now. Get the curb on the just up the hill. He's lost time in sector 2, so what can he do in the final few corners? What do you like, Gary? Better than this. Last few corners, still got quite a bit back. He's only got about 17% battery left. He's going to use it all. DRS is wide open. Days P7. So
no, so he didn't improve on his last time, so Gary's going to be in trouble starting in the top 10 at the present moment. It's Noah's also down on his lap time, so let's see if he can improve in the next couple of corners. He's the next man over the line. Got Groundsy, like I said, up into P3, so he come out of nowhere with that one. Where's Noah? He goes P1. He got a lot in that last sector, so Cross and So Easy is going to be under pressure now. Groundsy's done his lap time. Got Joshua Meister, he's half a temp up on his lap. You've got Reese's Pieces, he's just gone up into P7, or no, he's starting his lap now. Wizard is a tenth and a half up on his lap time. Got Biddle absolutely pounding sector 1. He's nearly 2 temps up, so he, and a minute, we can have this. Oh, so Easy's retired. He's actually crashed into turn 2, so be careful when you're starting your lap. But Biddle was on potential for a very, very good run at the present moment. Let's continue with him into sector 2 to see how much he can improve by.
just letting know, Wizard is purple second sector.
And Biddle is only a tenth up. And where is Wizard? Wizard's just coming across the line now. He's got a massive half second now. Joshua Marsh goes 14.8. Wizard goes 14.7. Cross is 2 tenths up in his lap time after sector 2. So at the present moment, it's going to be very, very tight for pole. He needs to find about a tenth and a half. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. This is going to affect him in the last couple of corners. Oh, and he goes wide. He's going to be really frustrated with that. And that would have been due to the cars in front. A little bit of turbulent there. Let's see what he would have got. He would have got 14.9, so that would have put in solid P3, but he'll be happy with P4. Groundsy's done. See if anyone else is on the lap time. Middle's going for it again with no hot lap. Yorkie's next to come across. TJ. TJ puts himself at P14. Be happy to get a decent time on the board. Monkey finishes P14 with alongside his teammate Still P13, and now that I think
Michele moved up to P6.
yeah, I think that's it. So Silverside Boy does just get inside the top 10, but Cross is going to be kicking himself with that one, but it was on no fault of his own. He would have got a little bit of turbulent there for the drivers in front. Just couldn't turn the car in at the last moment, a little bit wide, but starting P4 in Imola isn't too bad at all. Just got to make sure he keeps his nose clean going into turn 1. Oh, there's your grid out. Very interesting.
Yeah, got P1 in, right, but just not the other two.
Yeah, you got Joshua Meister again, making his way up the top of the grid. Very nice to see him back, to see how he gets on with his race pace.
Going to be an interesting strategy call in the race.
Yep, so there is our grid for the Imola Grand Prix. So we've got Wizard in P1 in the Williams, P2 is Josh, P3 is Noah, P4 is Cross, P5 So Yeezy, P6 Michele, P7 Reese's Pieces, P8 Garanzi, P9 Silverside Boy, P10 is Bread is Cool, P11 is a Biddle, P12 is Yorkie, P13 in the Kick Sauber is Steel, P14 is Monkey Boy, P15 is TJ, P16 is Diamond, P17 is Rue, 18 is Lexus, and our newbie P19 for Week Callum. I'd expect Diamond to probably win this race, knowing what his track record is in qualifying compared to his race pace.
Yeah, some drivers like the quali, some like the race. I'm the same. I like the race better than qualifying. I seem to qualify at the back and then somehow out of nowhere just end up mid table and then.
Thing is, it's less pressure in the race compared to qualifying. As you know, you've got basically 3 good laps to bring it out really, and if you don't get them 3 good laps in, you're pretty much stuffed. There's only a couple of circuits throughout the calendar that you can maybe do a couple push laps, but places like here you wouldn't be able to.
From past experience on Monday, it's probably you could possibly get away with doing the one stop, but it depending on what your tyres are like. My mediums went after lap 7, which was 3 laps before I was meant to come in.
Yeah, if you can make a one stop last, good on yourselves, but I think the preferred one would be probably mediums, hard, softs. You can get away with doing that. Obviously medium, hards. Or if you want to go aggressive, start on the softs, but they don't last obviously as long. I probably wouldn't recommend starting on the hards round here. It's very hard to pass. Yes, you'll have more grip in the long run, but when you're following cars and trying to pass, the tyres will wear off a little bit more. So unless you start on pole, or at least the top 2, there'll be probably no point starting on the hards. You wouldn't be able to make any inroads at all, so it probably wouldn't benefit you in the long run. And just in case there's an early safety car, you're on the hards, you're pretty much shafted really.
Yeah, some people on Monday went on the hard to start off with, and then when we had safety cars, kind of ruined the race slightly with having mediums on midway through the race, and we get a safety car.
Yeah, I'm just going to go quiet for 2 seconds now. Just go to the toilet.
From the looks of it, I'm just looking at the race trajectory. Most are on the mediums. You've got 1, 2, 3 on the hards. So it's going to be a very interesting strategy call from drivers. I think Silverside Boy will be pleased with getting into the top 10 in qualifying. Turn 1 is the tricky one. Everyone will go gun blazing into turn 1. So might be a few cases where we'll have drivers going off and causing chaos. We didn't have that on Monday night, so can the tier 2s keep it nice and clean tonight? The only thing you've got to be careful of is the pit lane.
Yeah, like you were saying, tricky first corner, especially lap 1. A lot of drivers going to be going in there, getting a nice slipstream. Just be careful, obviously, with your front wing. And again, pit lane, like you were saying, is a bit of a tricky one. It's very, very tight and narrow. And over the course of the last couple of tier races, not a couple, tier 1, tier 3, sorry, there was a few 10-second penalties dished out because the line is right at the beginning. You expect it quite further in, but because it's I think it's a short pit lane, the line has been brought forward, so watch that when you're going in. Make sure you slow down with plenty of time. Just keep it clean, turn 1. So we're just waiting now. We have our normal 3-minute window for a little toilet or drink break. And here we go. So we've got the Williams Aston Martin ready to go off and Tier 2 race, round Imola. And we are away. Wizard gets a decent start. Josh has had an absolute terrible start. He's followed up by Ross. Ross is going to need to try and defend the inside. And he has perfectly. He's into P3. Oh, we have a spinner. Nearly a spinner of Sir Yeezy. It's caught, and we do have a Mercedes off in the background. Kelly.
And Groundsy.
And Groundsy. Something's happened to Groundsy in the crash. I'm sure what's happening has come across us so far. Biddle's made a brilliant start up into P7. Oh, and we got Williams off in the background. That is Yorkie and Steele coming a cropper. Yeah, one's lost his front wing and one totally lost his front wing, so that is a yellow sector 2, but the race continues.
Steele's got no front wing.
Crossing the Ferrari P3, now at P2 and winning P1. We're going to try and keeping each other's DRS around here, because once you do drop out, it's very hard to get high. And let's check quickly the tyre situations. We have so easy British calls on hard, so it's less than the rest of the mediums. As already, so Yeezy's under pressure from Biddle from behind. He does go for the jump. Bit of his battery, is he going to go for the move down the inside? So Yeezy, he is. Is he going to make the move stick? So Yeezy's going to go around the outside. Squeezes the entry to the corner. Still has been got done for squeezing in the pit lane. And so easy for the moment has kept his position. Josh and myself, after a terrible start from P2 dropped down to P4, 5. Some point Cross has been passed by Reese's Pieces. Pieces does go wide slightly, so allow the cross back in. Reese's Pieces has only a 30% battery. Oh, Biddle's crashed. Biddle.
Safety car.
Lost it. Yep, safety car. Can't see. Biddle's crashed at the top of the hill.
Yep.
Dear, oh dear. So, medium tyres, what do? Do you pick for the hard, or do you pick for another set of mediums?
He picked coming just up the hill before the, way before the chicane.
Yeah, you might as well come in for a set of hards, get your pit stop out of the way. It's a free pit stop. Everyone on hard tyres is going to get naughty there by Reese, cut across the pit lane. They come across and get off the medium tyres, which is a sensible option at the present moment. Our boys in, TJ is past. Ross is going to go on the hard tyres, do a long hard stint, and then he will have a fresh set of mediums, or another fresh set of hards at the end. Brownsy's also got a 10-second penalties of 2 drivers in 2 laps. I did give him a pre-warning, but obviously not everyone's on stream. This is going to help Still out slightly, so I would expect Still to probably pit twice. Come in.
The game gave him 10 seconds because Groundsy wasn't even in control of his car.
So I would expect probably Still to pit now, get rid of his 10 seconds, which he is doing. And then he'll probably come in again to change the set of tyres. So, yeah.
That 10 seconds of Still wasn't his fault.
No.
Someone decided to shove him in the pit lane. He was coming in anyway, and I believe it was Yorkie.
Oh, maybe he didn't have a front wing, but still has come in. At least he's got rid of it now. Like we were saying, Diamond race paid very good up into P7. Let's take a look at the position change. So yeah, he's up 9. Got Reese Pieces up 4. TJ's up 6. Brumar's up 7. We Callum up 6. So Cross is the leader, net leader at the moment. The fact that he's the only one, apart from the people behind him, that have actually stopped. So in the long run, he's got himself a free pit stop.
TJ's in.
TJ will come in now. Yeah, that's he went further because of course that pit the lap before, and slowly gets away. Yeah, crossed up the P13. He was running in 5th. He wasn't running in 4th, but I can say he's going to have some decent tyres towards the middle of the stint. So then he's got a big decision if he's going to take another set of hards, or he has got them 2 lap worth of mediums in the bank there if he wishes to use it. It's going to be interesting, Alan, because you've got. So using bread is cool. Their tyres are going to start. It'll take them a couple of laps to get them up into temperature. I would expect probably 2 laps after, but then in about 3 laps time, 3 laps worth of racing time, everyone in the top 10, top 11, apart from them 3 drivers, are going to start suffering tyre wear. So it's going to be nice to see where Frost, Hillside, TJ and Groundsy come out in compared to the other people. Later on in the stint, it's going to be obviously a lot faster.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Hard to take a bit of time to warm up once the safety car comes in, but
yeah, it's a very important thing just to try and stick with the driver in front, just to make sure you keep inside that DRS, because it is worth around half a second a lap, maybe a little bit more. Just got to maybe use a little bit of battery more than we wanted. Lexus is up into P10. Decent start by him. Yeah, Diamond P7. As we know, got very good race pace. Normally keeps himself clean. Very good at getting lack of penalties. So he's in a very good position at the moment.
Ramsey's in surface 10 seconds.
Yeah, we've got championship rivals at the minute. It's Noah and Wizard. P1 and 2. Let's just take a look at the championship table quickly. So after the Miami is so yeah, we actually got Brewmaster in P2. It's Noah. I thought it was Noah was second. I'm totally wrong. So Groundsy and Brewmaster are his championship rivals, and then we're only 10 and 11 laps behind. And then you've got Bread is Cool and Cross 24 and 30 points behind. So decent results by them today will close that gap as long as they can beat Wizard. Cross and Bread are separated by 5 points, and you've got Diamond pretty close between him and all the way into P9 Hillside boys. So Brew and Groundsy is going to be kicking himself at the present moment. Routes in P9, so not a decent start by him. I expect the safety car maybe in this lap.
It is, yep.
It is. So everyone will be waiting. Let's see when that Wizard does get off. Let's see if it's Noah doesn't make the jump or not. It's sticking right behind the gearbox, and Wizard has gone. Well, reasonably good start, but is Noah, how much battery is he going to use to try and get past Wizard? Get a decent slipstream. Another little squirt to defend himself, so it does say it's Noah. We've got Yorkie and TJ fighting. He's had a terrible restart here, and he's still trying to go on the side of it. TJ closes the gap. It's going to be a couple of laps before them hard tyres do start. Warming up slightly. Still's going around the outside. Brilliant move there by Still. Don't see many there at all. Cross is now fighting with Wee Callum. Hillside boys got close behind. Oh, look at that grip going up the top of the hill for Cross. Callum is trying to defend by using a little bit more battery. He does back off slightly. It's going to be quite vulnerable to Hillside boy behind, who has also made that move. So Cross is on the move just behind Monkey Boy at the present moment. Going to want to try and get past these guys as quickly as possible. Make it. Oh, Monkey Boy goes very wide. That's going to allow Cross to repass him. Cross is going to want to try and still keep within that second to Lexus, which he does. Lexus now. Some movement down the back also. Walking now passing the McLaren. Cross is using a little bit of overtake here. Lexus overtake. Silver Boy goes for the move on Monkey Boy. So Silver Boy is going along with Ross at the present moment. So decent restart by them two out.
Yeah, quite a good start for them to trying to get back up. They've got a hard, so the hards have probably got a bit more life in them than the mediums. Mediums probably starting to go off. So I expect the medium runners to come in the next few laps, get onto a set of hards.
You got a good old gap now between Wizard and Noah. It's 1.4. Noah does have a little bit more battery, but Reese's Pieces also dropped back, and he's under pressure from Josh. And it's so easy just there trying to make a little dive on the inside, which he couldn't possibly have done. There's a little DRS train happening all the way down to P8 behind third place at the present moment. Through P9. Now Lexus is caught up with Brewmaster. It's going to be a little bit harder for Cross to try and get past. Cross has got more battery. See what happens now. Close to the battle. Josh now going for the move on Reese Speeds into P3 for the Aston Martin driver. He managed to make a stop into turn 1. Lexus has overtaken Brewmaster, which is now under a lot of pressure from Cross. Enough room then. No, he hasn't. This group in front is getting away. Cross going to make a dive onto the inside. Still picks up his third 3-second warning off the game. Oh, brilliant grip there for Cross. Up. Brewmaster's letting these two guys behind, so he's going to use him as a DRS pull along. That's why that would have been a invalidation for him. Now they're stuck behind Lexus, and Lexus does go off. It's going to allow Silver Boy and Crossbreed to get past. Brilliant camera shot there. Oh, Silver Boy. Lexus had to do avoiding action, but Silver did have the line. Cross 9 and 10 for them. Going to have to chase that with Kelly. We've got So Easy now on the back of Josh again. Let's have a look. Reese Pieces is inside the pit, so. Should he have pitted out under the safety car? He's wasted a couple of laps there.
Yeah, I reckon it would have been best pit. Heels in the pit. The easiest to get 2 seconds.
Yeah, so he's got 3 seconds. And he's got going around the outside. Josh, oh, and he loses it. So Easy spun it in the gravel. And he's in the middle of the track. Please watch it. Oh, he needs to reverse it. Oh, he's out of action. He's doing the right thing at the present moment. He is waiting for a gap, and he's going along. Put on him, yellow flag somewhere, and that was for him. So he hit someone. I don't know who that was. But Cross is now only a second behind Diamond, so hitting that extra couple laps earlier. Same as Silver Boy.
Yep. Done them good.
Cat there. It's done them really good. They're catching this little group up now. Well, you would expect these two to obviously know each other. I know it's racing, but you'd think they'd want to try and work together a little bit to try and catch the remaining group.
Yep.
It does look like at the present moment Silver Boy is the faster of the two drivers. Cross is now using overtake by Recent Pieces also picks up a 3-second time penalty. And here goes Cross on Diamond. Move, so he's on the move. Silver Boy is lagging behind. But Cross now is nearly caught up to where he actually started in the for safety car. So that extra grip now is nearly behind P3.
Yeah, just needs to.
Oh, there's a spin. Oh, and that's going to Cross is going to go. Oh, thank you. So Josh has been spun around and he has now got wing damage. He's come across with McKaylee. I'm not too sure if McKaylee's got wing damage, which he has not. Don't think it was both the Aston Martin drivers coming together. But brilliant racing so far for some of these drivers. Silside Boy is still now stuck behind Diamond. I'm going to try and get past him as soon as he can.
Crosske's right on the back of McKenna now.
Try and go down the inside, or he'll be using his brain a little bit, and he has. He's now under pressure from Josh, who's got wing damage. So let's see if Josh does come into the pits to get rid of that wing damage, which he has. He's going to get a 10-second penalty unless he slows it down. So Cross is now up to P4 with the DRS, so he's now got out in that DRS in front of Silverside Boys. So it has slowed him up pretty good. TJ is now up to P9, so all the early runners underneath the safety car have improved big time.
Yep.
Cross is now right in the back of British Cool, so he is on the move. Good lad. British Cool's going to start suffering. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. He's on 10 laps, so he'll probably last another 5-6 laps at best. Cross is going to need to want to disable him as quickly as possible. Just for the sheer fact there's a 6-second gap up front. I want to try and close that as much as possible before they pit, which should be very soon, and probably be only a couple of laps before Cross is behind. Our boy now is chasing Cross down a couple of attempts quicker this time round. Cross is saving battery. Diamond now is going backwards at P6, so he's extended his stint. Diamond comes in the pit, so it's now he's in. And let's see if Diamond is extended. It's Noah's fitted, so it's Noah and Reese's Pieces was fighting. Let's see where Reese's Pieces is on track. Let's see if Noah comes out and see how much he has gained. He's about 3 seconds behind. He pitted about 3-4 laps earlier. So let's have a look. Yeah, he's going to easily pass him. He's going to be about 3 or 4 seconds up the road. So the undercut is very powerful. I was explaining earlier. Cross is now still on the back of Bread, pulling each other's along. Byron's just been just caught up to the back of the Lexus. Having a solid job. Got Yorkie up into P7 again. Solid job for him after a bit of a shitty start for him. McKelly has picked up a 3-second warning. Also, as we know from Monday, keep them warnings down. You're in a very good position to get some decent points.
Yep. It's going to be tight. Completely interesting as well. Yeah.
So we're having a look here. The closest, one of the closest positions on the track is Brandon School's rear end does go loose there. Let's see if Cross has got enough battery and oomph in the engine to get past him. We'll have to use a little bit more battery because Brandon School is using battery to defend. It's going to be a late move by Cross if he does. What he decides not to. He's going to be stuck behind him for another lap. Our boys getting further and further away, and that's all down to because he's lost out on DRS, but he'll be happy with P4 at the present moment. But Cross does need to get past. He is losing slight time. Oh, we've got a crash. We've got a spinner somewhere. It was a McLaren, so I think it was so easy again. No, was it? What was it then? Wee Callum's gone off. Yeah, so they're losing time to Bread is called at the present moment.
Everyone's favourite tyre whisperer is up to P9.
Yeah. Remaster. Yeah, no, so Wizard is extending this break, but they're actually losing time, Redditor and Crossbury, because they're both fighting. So is Wizard going to come in? Wizard has come in this time around. He's decided to, and he just gets it stopped. So this is going to be Cross's time to pass him. A lot closer this time round. Redditor has decided not to use any battery. And he's moved into the lead, so let's see what speed Cross has got now. He's going to want to pull out as much of his gap as he can. Oh, but it's cool, goes sideways. Pull that. That's going to allow Silverside Boy to close the gap to him. It's going to help Cross a little bit, take a little bit of pressure off his shoulders. Wizard has come out. He's going to come out just in front of Reese's Pieces, is he? Reese's Pieces might just get there, and he has. Reese's Pieces, not what Wizard wanted, but Reese's Pieces would be happy with that. That's going to slow down Wizard, who was our joint leader. Oh, ultra defending there by Reese's Pieces. Oh, ow, Reese's Pieces getting in early has made him jump nearly 6 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting from Reese's Pieces to find out what he can do, but he has got Wizard right up behind him, but he's spanking his battery, Reese's Pieces. He's not going to have a lot of battery left to defend to Wizard. See if he goes and move out of the chicane.
Yeah, they're just coming up to the back of Monkey Boy now. And he's using a lot of overtake to... So Yeezy picks up a penalty also. So we've got Silverside Boy now trying to get past the Predator School. Just not close enough. TJ's up into P6. Wizard still stuck behind Sir Yeezy. But it should be an easy move, this one.
Monkey's in.
For the Wizard. Wizard is an extreme pass. Going to have to be careful. There's Noah behind. And he does. He lets his teammate through. So very, very good teamwork there by Reese's Pieces to allow Noah to get through. He's on the same set of tyres for him, so it's going to be a fight to the end for him. Cross is now building that gap up in front to over 2 seconds, and we have a DNF. So Easy is in the he's retired in the pits, which is good. It's nice to see he's decided to call it a day. Callum is also in the pits.
Got 10 seconds. Oh.
Yeah, we've got 10 seconds. Yeah, 2.2 the gap for Cross. Grounds picks up a 3-second warning. Silverside Boy is still stuck behind Bread. Silverside Boy does need to save a little bit more battery compared to Bread. Bread's on 64% and Silverside Boy's on 35, so he does need to turn that battery off in the middle sector to try and get. He has got a nice slipstream now. He's going to go for the move for P2. Oh, he just didn't have the balls. What's that all about?
Diamond's in.
Oh, I wonder if that was because of the yellow flag. I'm not 100% sure of that. So, yeah. Wizards now up into P5. TJ's going back down to P7. Oh, TJ Noah just nearly touched wheels.
Bouncy's been in the wall. He's got wing damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had a spin somewhere. I'm not sure unless he spun up the chicane.
He has, yes.
Not good for our our second place driver. He's probably going to retire now, which he has. Halfway distance. But up at the lead. Cross still extending that lead to 2.5 seconds. Silverside Boy is near enough on the same amount as Bread, so he might have a little bit of a better opportunity here. Bread does turn it off these last two corners, get as much battery deployment as possible. A lot more closer here for Silverside Boy. It's going to go for the move, which he has done perfectly. Now he's going to be head down trying to close that gap to Cross. And Silverside Boy is going to have to defend Wizard faster lap so far. He's up into P5, 4.5 seconds behind Lexus, and Lexus is about 7 seconds behind Bread. So Cross and Silverside Boy later on in the race is going to have a good opportunity here to come through with faster tyres against the likes of Wizard and it's Noah. A lot of people are starting to pick up penalties out.
Yeah, once your tyres start getting old, you will end up going off. There's quite a bit of penalties. Michaela's got 16 seconds, who's got that pit lane and 3 seconds. It's Noah.
Oh, it's Noah's just picked up. So he's helping other people around him out.
Yep.
Silverside Boy is closing down the gap to Cross a little bit more. Cross isn't using battery though, but Silverside Boy at the moment, like a dog with two cocks.
Crosby's in.
Crosby is in. I would expect him to go on another set of hard tyres. It's a good strategy call by Cross.
He is going to set hard.
Yeah, brand new set of hards. So this is going to put him probably around TJ. Let's take a look. He's got a little gap
TJ's
there
in.
between TJ. Yeah, so he's going to come out in this little gap here in P8. It's worked out quite well for him. He needs to hurry up though. Well, no, the car needs to hurry up. He's got Aston Martin coming around the last corner and he's getting out in front of him because he's got a bit of traffic. So, yeah, very good pit stop there by Cross. Come out in some clean air. And he's only 8 seconds behind Reese's Pieces after that first pit stop. Second pit stop, so he can take these all the way to the end now, whereas the other people will have to pit, I would expect, or be struggling big time.
Yep.
In the end, I wonder if you're going to see Silverside Boy now pit, and what this would do would drop him in between Mr. Joshua and I think we've got a move now. Wizard now finally getting past Lexus. Oh, we got a spin up. Lexus. Spun then. Oh, we haven't spin up. Where is it? The Monkey Boy. Still, someone spun. I think it was Josh. Yeah, Josh has got a front wing end plate missing, so he's gone down to P11.
Yep.
Predical is
18
laps worth of tyres. Yeah, so he's come out. That's going to help. That's going to help him. So it's going to drop him just behind Cross 3, I'd expect. Predical is still going around on 18 lap old tyres, so he's going to try and do the one stop. So someone needs to hurry up. He's got a big gaggle of cars coming. Just gets out in front of the Williams. So
yep.
Again, really well played by Cross and Silverside Boy there. Cross has already caught up nearly 3 seconds in a lap compared to Reese's Pieces. But again, he's still not far behind P3. And we've got Spinner again. It is still off. Come back on the track. He has lost the front wing end plate, so he's done a spin somewhere around turn 1 and 2, I would expect. But again, with the penalty situation, he still could be on for points because yep. People still have to pit. Monkey Boy picks up 3 seconds warning there.
Got lots of British core Lexus have not pitted yet. Still on 18. They still haven't pitted.
Yeah, the problem is with Lexus and Brett, they're going to lose so much time, and other people have pitted, so it's going to even be harder to pass. You get what I mean?
Yep.
The mediums are only good for about 3-4 laps before they're probably at the same speed as 7-8 lap old hards. I would expect Brett to possibly come in very soon. Just going to take a sit.
Spinner.
Boy's gone off.
Steele's in.
Come in. He's actually pitting. I don't think he's retiring. Cross is now 1.9 behind his Pieces. Silverside Boys only P5, P7, 5.3 behind. But that is his pit stop's done. Really still catching Brett, slowly but steady. But you've got to give it to Brett. He's done. Oh, pardon me. Quite well.
I reckon he'll be in
probably this lap. At this rate, he's going to be behind Yorkie and Diamond.
He does come in.
Does he get it stopped in time? Yes, he has. A bit conservative, but better than getting the speed in fine. So let's see. Does Lexus also pit from P4?
He does.
Stick by him, and he does. Does he get it stopped in time? Yes, he does.
Pieces
see where. So Brett is cool again, though. Alan, 11 laps on the mediums. It's still very big arse.
Yep.
They're going to be good at the beginning, but they're going to be absolutely shite at the end.
Yep.
So let's see where Brett is cool turns up. Yeah, got past. He's behind Yorkie. And so he's in between that. So about 8 seconds off a Silverside Boy, but Silverside Boy's only been on them hard tyres 2-3 laps. So by the time he catches him up, they're going to be rubbish. So man at the moment on the move is Cross. He's going to want to try and get this gap down and try and get Silverside Boy to make get a move on to try and offset what they're going to lose against It's Snow and Wizard, who will potentially be going on to the medium tyres in their last stint. Now they are, and It's Snow is on 9 lap worth of tyres, and yeah, Wizard, so another 10-11 laps. They're going to be on about 18-19 worth of laps. I would expect Noah to pit. Wizard might just make it, but they're going to be obviously absolute poo-poo at the end, so you'd think probably their best option now is to pit.
Yep. Probably worth pitting, try and gain some time up on the mediums and try and get back into the points and try and gain some more paces back after pit stop.
Yep, so Bredish score's now been released by York with a brilliant pass down the back straight, so let's see how much he can gain up on Silverside Boy in the next couple of laps and see if he can have a chance towards the end. Again, he's only 3 laps newer, but like I was saying earlier, by the time he's caught them 7 seconds up, the medium tyres could be worse or as good as the hard tyres what Gary's been on. So Silverside Boy's sticking around 5.8. He doesn't really want to get over the 6 seconds. We Callum, it's up a 3-second time penalty. Wants to try and be about 5.5 seconds behind or faster. Cross is 2.9 now behind Imola. Just check the penalties at the moment. So it's now on 3 seconds. Brewmaster, one of our championship drivers, 3 seconds. And in 13, not very good race by him so far. Nice to see how Still gets on in P16, see if we can catch up any of his time. Our P2 driver, Josh Morrison, had a terrible middle stint. He's down in P15, 12 seconds behind after a couple of mishaps. We've got Michele and both the Mercedes drivers fine. We've got TJ just on the back of this lot. Let's see, TJ is on 4 lap old hard, so he's in a good position in a minute to get into the P10. You've got Bunker on 6, we Callum on 13, so he needs to just stick with this group and be on for a good result. And as we talk about that, Cross is nearly within DRS out.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting now on Cross to get past It's Noah and try and gain some time on Wizard, who will have probably. Do you reckon Wizard will last? He's on 10 lap old hards, got 8 laps to go.
And It's Noah does pit. His time has gone down and down and down, so he has decided to get rid of them tyres. Maybe it's a little bit too late to come back. I would expect Wizard to pit, yes. I think personally 20 laps on a hard would be too much unless he's very, very, very solid on his hard tyres. You'll start seeing Cross obviously start hopefully now taking time out of him, whereas It's Noah's come out and It's Noah's now, he was, see where Lexus comes out. Lexus did pit prior to him. He was his nearest competitor. He's just coming around, so he has made a good decision, because I think if he pitted a lap later he would have been around P11 as well.
Yep.
But the amount of time he's lost is massive, so let's see if he can get himself up into podium position again. It's going to be tough, but we will see. Just check them tyres again. We've got Yorkie on 12 old lap tyres and Dybin on 8 lap old tyres, so it'll be in a net P4 once them two pit. Net P5, sorry. We've got a move of Reese's Pieces going around the outside of Lexus. So see how Cross is getting off at the top. It's a bit stalemate in a minute. It's around the 9.2s. You want to try and get into the 8s if you can. Wizard has got full battery deployment if he's needed. He's on about 90%, whereas Cross is on 22. But them tyres of Wizard should, alright, start degrading ever so slightly compared to Wizard. Silverside Boy's had a decent couple of laps. He's now within 5 seconds nearly of Cross. And we've got It's Noah chasing down Yorkie. Yorkie and Diamond are fighting, so these two difficult for Snow to get past. So we're going to continue fighting. No reason why they should go. Oh, we've had a crash. Lexington and DNF. So this will be box.
And it's a safety car.
Tyres. Yeah, soft tyres. This is going to be out. So this has helped people like Wizard, Cross and Silverside Boy, who can all gun for a P3 position now. So it would be very, very stupid for people not to come in for soft tyres if they have got them. Drive-through penalty for It's Noah also. So it goes to bad to worse for It's Noah.
Yep.
Let's see if Wizard does pit. Obviously,
he does.
Not to.
Goes very slowly into the pit.
Let's see if Cross and Silverside Boy. Hopefully Cross pits for soft.
He does.
Ferrari. Yes, he does. Yes, it stopped nice and early. Yes, he does. Silverside Boy in pit. Yes, he does. He's got to get the stop though. He has. Wonder if Bread's going to follow in. Bread normally tends to go out, stay out, but
no.
he has not. He has come in. And what this has helped also is people like Diamond, Yorkie on 6, 12, 30 lap old tyres, and they're going to be able to go on a set of fresh softs.
Of course, he's gone on a new set of mediums.
Yep, so he probably went for the harder option, used his test tyres up in qualifying, which again is, yeah, he's got Noah now, he's jumped Silverside Boy. Silverside Boy's dropped down to P5, so recent pieces and now decided not to go on medium tyres. So at the present moment, yes, 2 lap old mediums for Cross, same amount of wear as Noah. Wizard might be faster in the first couple of laps, the tyres might degrade ever so slightly. So again, he's still in a good position here. So is Silverside Boys. Probably keeps his track limitations down. He's on for a good finish.
Well, it's
possibly
Noah.
P3.
It's Noah. It's got coming anyway. He's got drive through, so that's his chances of podium gone down the drain.
Yeah, and obviously Reese Peace has got 3 seconds. Let's take a look at the stops. Reese Peace is on hard tyres, so he should be easy peasy lemon squeezy for Silverside Boy and Bread to repass Reese. Diamond's on fresh mediums, Yorkie's on fresh mediums, Steele's now made his way up into P9, it's going to be hard for him. We've got Monkey also in a good position down in P10, and also you've got TJ re-pitting on a used set of mediums also, so anything can change here. It's going to be very, very exciting.
Yeah, these last few laps are going to be very interesting, especially for the soft runners. Who's pitted? Oh, it's just got a 10 seconds to drive, ready for the pit lane, and has retired.
Yeah, he's retired. He's noticed that he's got the drive through. He's going to go to the back, but yeah, a bit silly. He only had, oh no, did he have 6 seconds? He did have 6 seconds.
He did,
so,
yeah.
Yep, so that has paved the way, one person out of the way. So Ross is going to be happy with that, because that means a worn hard run of Reese Pieces behind shouldn't be any problem for him. Move the likes of TJ up into P10.
Yep.
Anyone else got on softs? You got Monkey. Rude decided to go on another set of hard, so he obviously hasn't got no tyres left. Callum is on 12. He's got Josh Moyes decided that he's staying out on 11 lap old mediums, which is a strange one. I wonder if you'll see him pit this time round for a set of softs maybe. Because again, if he keeps it nice and tidy, he can possibly still finish around 7th. Time penalty situation. Yep. So unless the safety car will come in this lap, let's have a look. Just coming up to our sector now, just on board with Wizard, see if we can see them safety car lights go off, which they are not, so we will be going around another lap.
We won't do the soft runners any favours. Has the likes of Wizard, Gazza and British Cool throwing this one down the drain. Going on a set of softs.
So we'll see. I think if it comes in this lap, I think there'll be 5. But
Josh is in.
Yeah, I thought Josh would be in. He's going to get passed by Michele, correct, but he's going to go on a set of soft tyres. He's still going to have good position for it. No, I think Wizard will be perfectly fine. I think it depends how aggressive Cross wants to be. He's not going to be... no need to worry about Reese behind, so he has really cemented himself in P2. We will have to worry about people like Silkside Boy and British School in the first 2 laps, but it should be 3 laps of full racing, so we'll see.
Oh, hello, David. Nice to see you in Twitch.
Hi, David.
You've got to tell Gary to put me mediums on. Gary puts on softs.
Right, well, there's Silkside Boy not listening to his engineer once again. And he's the one that complains all the time that he's not winning races. So we'll see how long them soft tyres will last. And not very... after 2 laps, it could possibly be around 25-30% way out the rear. Safety cars in, so just go on board with Cross. Needs to be right behind Wizard's gearbox. We'll be able to see who's got the fastest straight line speed and all. I think if Cross wants to win this Grand Prix, he needs to make the move very, very soon. Go on board and watch. We'll be a bit closer to that. And Gob. Monkey Boy picks up 10 seconds for ignoring blue flag, yellow flags.
Yeah, he overtook Steele.
Ross is being hounded by Reese's Pieces. He's going to have to stick on the inside to cover off. Reese's Pieces is going around the outside. Reese's Pieces is still there. And Reese's Pieces at the back off in the end. Slow down, Silkside Boy.
Oh, Medushi's pass foot is cool.
Yeah, and what that's done now is allowed Reese's Wizards to get a little bit further in front. We'll see how long them soft tyres do last. Top boy up the top of the hill, they need to make this work a little bit more. Reese's Pieces is spunking his battery compared to Cross.
And Gaza, he's on 68%.
Just a minute, soft tyres are not working as of yet on some cars. Cross has now lost a little bit in this middle section to Wizard. Remaster picks up a 3-second warning. This time should come back to Cross a little bit in the next lap or 2, but he won't have long. He might have 1 lap to try and pass him. Reese's Pieces now in DRS. He's using a lot of battery to keep up with Cross. And he has no battery at all, so Reese's Pieces has used up all his battery to try and catch up that little gap he did have. Doing pretty well though, especially when he's on used hard tyres, and Silkside Boy still not making any inroads. But to be fair, Silkside Boy doesn't need to do much. He's still going to get P3. This is the lap where Cross wants to try and make some inroads on a Wizard if he can.
Reese's Pieces got to be careful. He's got no more warnings. Otherwise, if he gets another warning, he'd get another 3 seconds.
Yeah. Silkside Boy, British School and Diamond Douche still up into P6, doing brilliantly well for him on the medium tyres. Yorkie, Monkey Boy and still all in contention for getting points at a minute, same as TJ, who's turned to racing, doing brilliantly in P10 for the Scarlet Ferrari. Ross will be under pressure here from Reese's Pieces in P3. We'll have DRS and Cross here. Have a look. Cross gets a better exit than him, and let's have a look what it's going to be like. Turn 1, it's going to be very close. Silkside Boy is spunking all his battery now. He's going to go around the outside. Is he got like a Cojones? Is he going to make it stick? Or get each other room? And they're both collided. And they spun. Oh, big crash. Oh, I knew that was coming. Oh, massive crash. Very cool. Out. Silkside Boy didn't leave bread enough room on the exit.
Still made contact with Freddy's whole car. He's lost his wing. Part of his
Who
wing.
has?
Still.
Again, but he's fucking fuming.
He
So
got
that's moved TJ up into P8. But yeah, Brendan School's not going to be happy with that. Suicide Boy just didn't leave him enough space on the left hand side of the track. So he could be in for the Stewards there. The cross now is coming under pressure from Silverside Boy. With 1 lap left, Wizard looks like he has done it. But let's take a look. Marshall's now past TJ up the top of the hill on the hard tyres. Go on TJ, go on boy. It's just starting our final lap now. Let's see what Silverside Boy's got. It's got less battery than Cross, so he's not going to have a chance down this straight.
as it stands with penalties. TJ will be P6.
Yeah, we've got a move here on that Ringmaster and still missing half a front wing, but it's still entitled to still race. And we've got Wee Callum is in the wall.
Exit turn 2.
Yeah, looks like he's in confrontation with Joshua Meister again. But Cross is now being handled by Silverside Boy. Silverside Boy has got one more opportunity, which is going to be down at the bottom of the hill. If we can get close enough. Cross has got the battery to defend. The Wizards come around the last few corners now.
But
See if Silverside Boy can do it. Oh, Cross hits curb a little bit too much. But we're on board with Silverside Boy. Is he going to go for the move down the inside? He's gone for the little dive, but here comes Wizard. He's going to come across the line provisionally as a P1 in the Imola Grand Prix. Cross comes across the line brilliantly in P2. Well done, lad. Silverside Boy's going to be happy in P3 with Diamond Douche from the back again. In P4, again contention for another driver of the day. Yorkie P5, brilliant result for him. TJ goes up to P6. Oh, that lad's got the driver of the day. TJ P6 in the Ferrari, brilliant drive. Gonna be happy with that. Double points finish for Ferrari. Get in there, you boys. Alright, Al, if you invite all these people in.
Yeah, 2 seconds and I will.
Just not Gary. He didn't win it, so he don't deserve to be in here.
We can't get Wizard in.
Can't get Wizard, so it will be Cross and Silverside Boy. If we can't get Wizard in, what we're going to do, Al, is quickly, we're going to change it up a little bit. Okay?
Yep.
As we can't get Wizard in. As long as these two people that are in the party are not your driver of the day, who would you pick your driver of the day? Because whoever the driver of the day is, will get in the party and we can speak to them instead of our P1 driver. So, who is your driver of the day?
You'll find out when he comes into the party. Because I have just invited him to the party. I know he's watching. But if he's not, driver of the day, Mr. TJ. In the
congratulations, TJ. If you are watching, pop in and have a chat with us, as we can't get our tier 1, our number 1 driver in at the moment. But we are joined by our P2 and our P3 gents.
And there's TJ.
And yeah. So Alan, if you take it along with Gary for his, I think, first podium of the season.
Well done, Gary, for keeping pens down. Qualifying pace was quite alright. Started in the top 10. Just talk us through your qualifying and what was your strategy in that race?
Strategy was in qualifying, just try and get a lap in close to everyone else. And in the race, just don't get track limits. And I think I got 1 the entire race. So somehow I kept it to just one.
But it feels good being back on the podium after for this season. You're not been on the podium yet, so hopefully you can get some more decent points going on to the next round. I have no idea what the next round is. I can tell you what the next round is in 2 seconds.
Spa is the next race.
Bar. Looking forward to it or
I
not?
like Spa.
Spa has been a very good track for me over the times. I've come close to winning twice there. Qualifying's always done quite well there, but we'll have to see. Different game.
Still ain't won it though, have you?
Right, okay. Anyway, yeah, it's nice to be back on the podium. Especially I've had to work so hard over the last two races, coming from 16th to 5th last week, and now pretty much somehow snagging the P3 out of nowhere. I don't know where that's come from.
No, but congratulations, P3, back on the podium. Still gunning for that win, but slow and steady. And we now go to our P2 driver of Cross. And I would expect you're quite happy with the result. You're very decent qualifying, very, very tight, obviously, between the top five. Just ran wide on your last qualifying lap. Would have put you around P4, but still very decent result for you. But I bet you're happy the way the race that went to you today.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that last lap in quali, I think I gained 2 tenths. It would have put me up to P3, but started P4 in behind Noah. That first safety car, I'd said to TJ, you know yourself, ads even beforehand we were speaking, that tire wear for me was a big problem. I didn't like the mediums at all, so I said to TJ, any safety car we box and go hard to the end was the plan, and we always knew we had the better tire deficit, basically for every lap apart from by 4 laps. So just thought try something different. Thankfully, I had Gary with me after the first safety car, so I kind of thought let's just try to pull him along as much as I can. I think he benefited quite happily out of that because we were just passing cars left, right, centre. But it was a bit of a tough one, not having the right wings, around too high wings, so it was a bit of a dog in the straights. So a couple of times in that race, towards the end of the straights, there was maybe a battle that shouldn't have been there if I had a bit lower wings. But you know, P2, I'll take a first podium of the season.
Yeah, no, first podium, and it is like you were saying about the setup. It's very hard, and like I say on stream earlier, it's very hard to even judge around here because one way it can go, you'll be very good in sector 1 and 2, but obviously ultimately a lot slower than the gentleman behind. But obviously just not enough pace today to get Wizard. I couldn't remember with the harder setup. Did you have a fresh set of softs at the end, or did you just think, oh no, I'll go conservatively at the end? I've got Reese behind me, I've got Noah behind me, it's on penalties and older tyres. That last pit stop, was you gunning for the win, or was you just being conservative by pitting on a set of hard,
Well,
medium, sorry?
normally every race that I've done so far this season, I've only done 2 runs in quali and used 2 sets of soft tires. This is the first time I've used all 3, so I didn't have the fresh set. Um, I thought there might have been 5 or 6 laps after safety car, but that wasn't the case. It was only the 4 racing laps, so the softs didn't really have time to degrade. But I was kind of thought just going the mediums. I'd only used them for 2 laps at the start of the race. They were going to be fine till the end, and I knew the end should be fine. But the last lap was just left, right, centre, sliding everywhere. Having Gary behind me, I think the pressure really got on trying to fight for the first podium in quite a
Could
long
have gone
time.
for it.
Oh, I know you
Yeah, well,
could
we
have.
know we all know that Gary just ain't got the fucking balls as he to do anything. So
I had to show
um,
it for the cameras going for it in the final corner.
oh no, but no, very happy for you to get your P2. It's going to push you well up into the championship. I think it's going to probably put you up into P2 in the championship. Cause obviously, Ruin Grancy pop out a doo-doo race. So next track, Spa. Everyone's going to have around very, very similar setups, of course. It's very low downforce. You don't want much front wing here. What do you think of your chances in the next Grand Prix? Is it a track you normally like? Obviously, DRS trains around here are very, very common, and it's obviously very hard to try and pass around here to a certain extent.
I would say Spa is probably one of my favorite tracks on the calendar, so I'm pretty confident at it. Just one of them kind of flowing tracks. Once you're on wheel, it just feels great. So if I can get into that flow, I'm hoping ideally for another podium would be nice because I don't think I'd get the win at all this season with the way Wizards going.
Yeah, no, but again, congratulations. Brought home the points for the Ferrari gang, so well done to you. And then change up a little bit because we can't get Wizard in, so Alan has picked the driver of the day, which is our big boss man TJ on his welcome back after a couple of weeks. Just talk us through your race, TJ, because obviously it was a bit stalemate at the end, but working well with your teammate is it worked well for you in the end, getting up into P6.
Yeah, the race was a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. Obviously didn't qualify very well, but race pace wise, I thought it was decent. Obviously speaking to Krosky quite a bit, helped out with strategy and stuff. So pitting really early on that first safety car, and doing the double hards was really beneficial. Then yeah, it was just about keeping pens down and avoiding all the chaos that was around me, to be honest, because there was some very questionable driving from some drivers.
Yeah, we did see there was a few silly little moves throughout the Grand Prix, and again, it's a very, very difficult track to get right, as in overtaking. But you must be happy with your performance, obviously coming out, being on your family moon for a couple of weeks, and coming back and getting a P6. Do you think going forward it will up your confidence a little bit? To try and get more regularly in the points, just where you belong?
Yeah, definitely. The couple of weeks out's probably helped out a bit. But yeah, I know I've got the pace. It's just backing my own confidence and obviously being with Krosky and talking strategy and the way the race is going is helping out quite a bit as well. So yeah, I do like to think. Oh yeah, apologies and yourself. Yeah, but yeah, no, it is a good confidence booster, and yeah, hopefully I can continue it on and getting the points more regular.
Yeah, and just talking about Spa again, is it a track obviously you like? Again, very, very similar setups for everyone, so it's going to be quite difficult to make your way through the grids, but is it a track you tend to like? Obviously weather can come into the mix, and I know being certain on no traction is not very pleasant on this game in the wet conditions, so preparations going forward for Spa, what were they going to be?
Yeah, doing a bit of practice on it. I've never really enjoyed Spa, to be honest, as a track. So yeah, it's getting practice in and talking to the rest of the Ferrari team about strategy and what's best setup wise. So yeah, let's see what next week brings. But yeah, hopefully score points again.
Yeah, congratulations. More points for the old Ferrari boys. P6, P2 for Cross. And Gary once again missing out on a win for the 7th, 8th, 9th season running. It will come to him, but please join us.
Come back to me when you can get points in Tier 1.
I did last week. Shit yourself, prick. Right, so join us again for our Tier 1 race around Imola. I am on Friday, 8 o'clock. I am your host for tonight, Claro Ads, alongside Skinny Al. So I will speak to you guys very, very soon, and have a wonderful evening.
Goodbye.
Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.